y'all. Hey, happy fabulous Friday to you. You know what time it is. It's time for your prophetic nugget of the day with your girl, Prophetess Trish. I hope everyone has had an amazing start to the new year. If you've not locked into my podcast that has just been launched at the beginning of this year, the interview with Trish, then you're missing out. Make sure to check it out on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and Spotify. Listen, it's been some amazing things on there, but I want to share a really quick nugget with you. And one of the latest things that I was talking about is the power of the decree. We know what a decree is. The decree is when you begin to open up your mouth and speak things into the atmosphere based on the authority that God has given you. Now, check this out. The other day I had this dream, and in this dream, there were people around me that were demonic, that were influenced by the devil himself. And I remember in the dream screaming out, Jesus, 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 but it was something that was going on that I couldn't hear the words that were coming out. I knew I was screaming Jesus, but I couldn't hear it. And God gave me the revelation is that the enemy is going to try to silence your decree. But the more I remember in the dream, the more I screamed out Jesus and it wasn't coming out, I didn't stop because I didn't hear myself. I kept going. I kept saying Jesus, 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 Jesus. And then eventually I began to hear what I was speaking. And when I began to hear what I was speaking, everything around me had to shift. Everything had to change. The people that were there began to scatter, but it was in the midst of them being influenced by the devil himself. They were trying to silence my decree. Come on, somebody. But you got to check this out. I did not give up in the midst of it. I kept going. I kept going. I kept going. And I'm here to tell you today that no matter what is going on around you, who's trying to silence your voice, trying to shut your mouth, whatever situation or circumstance that has aroused, the enemy is trying to close your mouth. And on my podcast, I said a closed mouth don't get fed. So you better open up your mouth so God can feed you with the blessings that you're declaring and decreeing in the atmosphere. Come on, y'all. It is time for us to recognize the power that comes with our decree. I don't know about you, but I'm going to keep opening my mouth. I'm going to keep decreeing some things. I'm going to keep declaring some things until I see manifestation, and everything around me that's trying to hinder what God is doing has to go. Y'all receive that by faith? Is on. This is a new year, new time. We're shaking up some things in the heavenlies because we want to see heavenly blessings manifest in this earth realm. Y'all stay tuned and make sure you're tuning in to the interview room, the interview with Trish M, because there's some powerful stuff being released. Happy fabulous Friday, and make sure to share this nugget with somebody who needs to hear it.